oh boy, I can't wait.
Do you see the bus? Where is it?
Relax, it's always late. Hey, Michaela, what's in the basket?
Wait till you see the candy and cookies my mom packed for me. I'll sit next to you on the bus.
Hey, Hank, Gretchen, you're supposed to wear your t-shirts on the first day.
Right, Big Mouth, they're not going this year.
Boy, oh boy, Kirsten's not going to be the same without you two.
Mom said she tried, but she just couldn't swing it. She said maybe next summer. I'm sorry you guys aren't coming with us this year.
Things must be really hard on y'all guys now, huh? I mean, since your dad hit the road and all.
Zip it, will ya? Nice talk.
It's okay, you guys. We're getting used to it, I guess. Is that your cousin who's staying with you guys? I don't want to say anything, but your cousin looks a little different. She's not our cousin. She's our Aunt Lorene. And different? No, not at all. Try strange. Or weird. Completely out there. She wants us to call her Auntie Wally. You should see the meals she cooks from the old country.
Well, it's good old camp cooking for us for the next 2 weeks. Lots of stew and barbecue.
Greens, strictly fresh greens for me. I'm doing the whole veggie thing.
Oh, please. I'm not worried. I've got enough candy and cookies to last me a month. Of course, my mom told me to share. Yeah, right. Just make sure you keep it away from the new kids. They'll eat anything. What's the plans for the new kids?
You mean Ricky Revenge? Boy, oh boy, do we have a plan.
What is it?
Oh, nothing much.
Nothing bad.
Nothing mean.
Or nasty. Or wicked.
We're just going to...
You know,
Sorta lose them in the woods. Forever.
Lose them in the woods? Sure. Now, why would you take innocent little children into the woods to be lost forever? Fun?
well,
Forever seems a little harsh.
Well, maybe more like an hour or two.
Get this. We tell them they're going on a snipe hunt.
we tell them that a snipe is a rare bird found only
There's no such thing as a snipe. Everybody knows that. Here they come. Hey, everybody. Here we are. Bus here yet? We're ready for camp. So ready.
Oh, you're ready, are you?
Is your sleeping bag double folded?
Double folded.
Is your fishing line untangled?
Untangled. Are your socks all sorted by color? By color. And what about the old camp song? Well, come on, sing. Camp Wildwood, you are the best. Better than all of the rest. Through all our lives we'll be blessed with the memories of YO. You are the best camp of all. There in the pine tree so tall. When autumn leaves start to fall, we'll have memories of YOU. Camp Wildwood, we love you.
Hey, there's the bus. Let's go.
Good job, camper. Just for that, we'll teach you how to catch a snipe.
My father already warned me about that. There's no such thing as a snipe. Hey, Gretchen, where are you? Oh, no. It's Auntie Wally.
Auntie Wally? Hey, kid, did your dad tell you anything about a Wallybird?
So long, you guys. Have fun. See you in a couple of weeks.
Oh, there you are. Your mom is off to work again, and I'm on my way to the kitchen.
You know what that means.
Yeah, we know. 4 hours until dinner. If you can call it dinner.
All right, what's the problem? Hank?
Nothing.
Gretchen?
It's just that, well, all the other kids left for camp today.
Now, I know your mom talked to you about that. It just didn't work out this summer. There are bound to be changes with your father gone and your mom working
It's
2
just
jobs.
there's nobody left to hang out with. And nothing to do.
Do? Nothing to do? Well, how about doing something about your rooms? They were a mess the last time I looked. The lawn is a hayfield. The laundry's been piled up for a week. The basement's a pig pen and the garage is... Oh, kids, what you can do is do your share. I'll help your mom as much as I can, but I can't stay forever.
I'm sorry, Auntie Wally. We'll do better next time, won't we, Gretch? Why did Dad have to go? How could he just leave us like that?
He needs some time, honey. He needs some time alone to sort things out. But hey, let's cheer up. What do you say? All the kids in the neighborhood didn't go to camp, did they? And I'll be here for a while, and
we know. You're cooking again.
Now, I've been working hard in the kitchen just to make you a great...
That's okay, Auntie Wally. We're going down to the Burger Palace. Just give us a couple of bucks.
Oh, no, you won't. I've been cooking all afternoon. Smells yummy, yummy, that's for sure.
Aw, gee.
Now, I know you're starving to death, but I love to cook for you. And after dinner, I'll read you one of my famous stories.
Aw, gee. We want to watch TV.
That's enough now. We'll have supper and a story, and your mom will be home in time to tuck you in.
Yeah, sure. Unless she works overtime again. I guess she would have sent us to Camp Wildwood if she could. Yeah, maybe we should clean up our rooms. Yeah, I suppose. How about after dinner? I'm starving. Me too. Auntie Wally, when do we eat?
Not quite yet, but prepare your tummies. Tonight's taste-tempting treat comes from the German kitchens of Fräulein Wallin. That's right, my favorite little nieceling and nephewski. It's sauerbraten mit red cabbage und noodles, baked the old world way. Nice and slow.
That sounds, great, Auntie Wally. But I'm awful hungry now. How about a bag of donuts? There's a microwavable pizza in the freezer. 5 minutes, start to finish. We'll bring up the taco chips. Well, maybe we could eat that old sour junk some other time.
Junk? No, no, no. Just because something's different doesn't mean it's bad. You have got to learn to give new things a chance, like cooking real slow. And remember, the longer you wait, the better the food tastes. That's the secret of slow cooking. Nothing's more delicious. Slow cooking than a platter full of fishes. You add a bunch of spices and lots of little rices. How about a feasty, a loving roasted beastie? So keep on cooking, you gotta keep cooking slow.
Cookies, cakes, and pies, candy, fudge, and me-oh-my. Chocolate croakers, caramel too, sweet and gooey, just for you.
Slow cooking, nothing's more delicious. So keep on cooking, you gotta keep cooking.
Cheese and sausage, pizza, pie, pepperoni, me-oh-my. Pineapple and mushroom too, hot and spicy, just for you.
Slow cooking, nothing's more delicious. So keep on cooking, you gotta keep cooking.
Here's a burger you must try, onions, ketchup, me-oh-my. Ice Coca-Cola, french fries too, wrapped in paper, just for you.
Slow cooking, the kitchen smells much better. Slow cooking when your appetite is wetter. To get a meal that's tasty, a cook cannot be hasty. Patience is a virtue, the wait will never hurt you. So keep on cooking, you gotta keep cooking slow. I could just smell that slow cooking from here. Doesn't it just make your tummies rumble?
Well, it does smell pretty good. I guess I can wait a few minutes to eat.
Good for you. It won't be long now. Only an hour or 2.
An hour or 2? We'll never make it.
Oh, I think you'll survive. And maybe, just maybe, these fresh home-baked chocolate chip cookies will help a little. But don't eat them all at once. You don't want to spoil your appetite for slow cooking. And say, here's another idea that might help the time go faster. Why don't you try reading this story? It's by the Brothers Grimm, a good old German story for a good
go. Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel? Gee, Auntie Wally, that's kid stuff.
Kid stuff? Well, I think it's pretty darn scary, Wildwoods and witches and all.
The witch is pretty ghost. She suckers kids into...
Oh, yeah, don't even go there. Besides, there aren't any witches like that in real life.
But this is a story, and anything can happen in a story. That's why stories are fun, fun, fun. Now, you just read a page or two and see if you don't agree. I better see to that dinner. Kid stuff. Holy moly!
But Auntie Wally,
Well, we might as well give it a chance.
I guess so. It could put us to sleep. I could use a nap before dinner.
Okay, now, let's see. On the edge of a great forest lived a very poor woman. It had been many years since her husband had ventured across the mountain to make the family fortune. And lo, he had never returned. The woman lived on a tiny farm with her ancient grandmother, Granny Wallina, and her own two fatherless children. The boy was called Hansel, and the girl was called Gretel. Sounds kind of like Hank and Gretchen.
Keep reading.
They had little to eat, for their fields were made of rock, and their beans would not grow. They could no longer find their daily bread. Now when the woman thought this over, huddled by their meager fireplace in the dead of night.
They could no longer find their daily bread. Now when the woman thought this over, huddled by her meager fireplace in the dead of night, she groaned and said to her grandmother, "What is to become of us? How are we to feed our poor children when we no longer have anything even for ourselves? I'll tell you what, grandmother. Tomorrow afternoon you will take the children out into the Wildwood to where it is the thickest. You will see to it that they are lost and that they cannot find the way home, and we shall be rid of them." "No, granddaughter," said the old woman, "I will not do that. How could I bear to leave the children alone in the Wildwood, where dwells the wicked witch?"
To leave the children alone in the Wildwood where dwells the wicked witch. I could not do such a thing. Look at them, sleeping so sweetly and peacefully. I shall wake them at once, and we shall sing a song and dance a dance, and just for a moment or two forget our hunger and be a family once more. Children, wake up! You nap away the warmest part of the day.
Auntie Wally, your clothes, they look so weird, like something out of a storybook.
Storybook indeed, and Auntie, is it? Oh, Auntie, it is not. I'm your granny, Grandmother Wallina, you know very well. Your mama had no sister, so you have no aunt. It's as simple as that. Now come, let's play a game in the sun. Hide and seek, Hansel or Gretel? What's your favorite game?
Hansel? But my name's Hank, isn't it, Gretel?
Gretel? My name's Gretchen. Gretchen's my name.
Hank and Gretchen, such strange sounding names. Oh wait, it's a game. The name game we'll play and the rules we'll make up one by one. Hey, your name is Hansel, now that's a funny name. It's not the name you're used to, but you like it just the same. Just 'cause things are different doesn't mean they're bad. Hansel is as fine a name as you have ever had. Gee, your name is Gretel, now that's a funny name. It's not the name you're used to, but you like it just the same. Just 'cause things are different doesn't mean they're bad. Gretel is as fine a name as you have ever had.
Hey, my name is Hansel.
Gretel is my name.
They're not the names we're used to, but we like them just the same. Just 'cause things are different doesn't mean they're bad. Hansel, Gretel, they're the finest names we've ever had. Just 'cause things are different doesn't mean they're bad. Hansel, Gretel, they're the finest names we've ever had. children, your mother's a bit out of sorts these days, the poor thing. She works her fingers down to the bone just to put a bowl of beans on the table for us to eat. We rarely see her, for she works until the moon is high in the sky and we are fast asleep. How lost I'd be without the heartwarming notes she leaves us each morning. But her work is in vain, for the bean field is made of rock, and the beans will not grow. Perhaps you should run to the edge of the Wildwood, my dears. I've heard of a bush, a sourberry bush.
Sourberry?
Why, yes, of course, just ripe for the picking. The sourberry shall be our dinner, tart and delicious and boiled ever so slowly. Now, off with you, children, while I read the message your mother has left me. But only to the edge of the Wildwood, my dears. You must not go into the wood alone, for there in the Wildwood dwells the witch, the wicked Wildwood witch.
But there aren't any wicked witches. Remember what Auntie Wally said? This is a story. And anything can happen in a story. That's why stories are fun. All right, Granny, whatever you say. We'll play along. We'll look for the sourberries.
Hurry along now, children. My grandmother dear, you must take the children deep into the wood and leave them alone. Oh, brave grandmother, do the right thing. Oh, no, how could I bear to leave the children alone in the Wildwood where dwells the... I know where dwells the wicked witch. Think nothing of the witch. She's just an old folk tale told to scare children into their beds as the moon rises above the trees and the nasty creatures of the night slither across the forest floor. You must not believe a word of it. But they're just children. Where shall they sleep? What shall they eat? They'll find their way beyond the wood. They'll come to a village and find a new home with cupboards of plenty and warm feather beds, and a new mother and father who have the means and the beans to take care of them as we wish we could. It's best for them, Granny, can't you see? But my Hansel, my Gretel, I cannot let them go. Open your eyes. Must we all four die of hunger? Take them at once far into the wood and do not return until they are lost. Now off with you, grandmother. Go, go. Sincerely, your lovely granddaughter.
We looked and looked. No sourberries anywhere.
Ah, my children, my handsome Hansel, my lovely Gretel. Into the Wildwood we must go.
The Wildwood? But why?
Well, that is, you see, we'll go on a Wallybird hunt.
A Wallybird hunt?
Why, yes, won't it be fun? A Wallybird is a rare kind of bird found only...
This sounds so familiar. But what about the witch? The witch of the Wildwood?
Oh, think nothing of the witch. She's just an old folk tale told to scare children into their beds as the moon rises above the trees and the nasty creatures of the night slither across the forest floor. You must not believe a word of it. Now off with you, children. Into the wood we go, for we have a long journey. The Wallybird dwells deep in the wild. Come along, Hansel. Off we go, Gretel.
Oh, Hansel, what shall we do? If we lose Granny in the Wildwood, we'll never find our way home. I know. The cookies. Auntie Wally's cookies. I'll break them into crumbs as we go along, and then in the morning we'll follow the trail. I'm sure Granny will welcome us home. And we'll live happily ever after. This does sound familiar.
Hurry along, children. The Wildwood awaits.
Whatever you say, Granny.
children. I think I see the Wallybirds right there through the trees. Look.
Yeah, right. Gretel, listen. Oh, Hansel, look. The Wallybirds, they're so little, except for that one. What a big Wallybird. They all look so cute. They look so hungry. The cookie crumbs. Oh, no!
It's me, my sweet little potatoes, the wicked Wildwood witch herself.
And the key word here is wicked. I'm not talking bad. I'm not talking mean. I'm not talking nasty. I'm talking wicked.
And this is my lovely Wildwood home, so delightfully dark and so damp.
And these are her pets. They creep and they crawl at her command. They wander the woods and do dirty deeds. They slither in slime and live in the swamp, where they bathe in the mud and eat all the things that live under the rock.
Leeches and roaches, lizards and bugs, earwigs and worms, and serpents and slugs, and vermin and spiders and flies. Give me some green caterpillars. Yum, 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 yum.
Sounds delicious, don't you think? Now be gone, you nasty.
And this is her house, a cottage concocted of candy and cakes, a taste-tempting treat for lost boys and girls to touch and to eat. And the key word is eat.
For I haven't eaten since evening arrived, just as the moon rose over the trees and the nasty creatures of the night. And oh, you know the rest. How I yearn for my favorite meal. A succulent stew, a witch's brew, a great big bowl of...
Wait! You can't give away the plot of the play, at least not yet.
Out, silly bird, while I call the rest of my friends, the kitchen brigade. Oh, where are my cooks?
We're coming, your fatness.
We're on our way.
We're here to do whatever you say. We worship the grovel.
We pump our knees.
We're dying to do whatever you please.
Aren't they sweet? Now on your big cook! My tummy is growling for a temperance treat. I'm hungry, I'm starving, and I'm ready to eat.
The news that we bring you
It's not very good.
We're frightened to tell you.
But maybe we should.
There's nothing for dinner.
We've looked everywhere.
The kitchen's empty.
The cupboard is bare.
What? What did you say?
We knew you'd be angry.
But what could we do?
There's plenty to eat.
But nothing for you.
Because you want to eat candy.
Fanny's a squirrel.
Your diet's made up of sweet
Little.
They don't know yet. Not a word, dear cookies of mine. It's our little secret at this for a while.
Yes, yeah, now back to the problem.
Yes, back to the play.
We'll find you some food.
There must be a way.
The kitchen is empty.
The cupboard is bare.
We're fresh out of children.
It just isn't there.
Oh, what shall I do? Oh, what shall I do?
Well, Dorothy's in Kansas.
And Jack's not in town.
He's up in the beanstalk.
Oh, I wish he'd come down.
Red Riding Hood's busy.
With grand opening plans.
She's opened a chain.
A wolf burger stand.
Oh, woe is me. My cooks have brought me such terrible news. This witch has come down with the witchcraft blues. Hit it, Donna. I got the witchcraft blues and I really don't know what to do.
Bop, shoo, bop, bop, shoo, bop.
I got the witchcraft blues and I really don't know what to do.
Bop, shoo, bop, bop, shoo, bop.
I got the witchcraft blues, got their nothing for my witch's brew.
Bop, shoo, bop, shoo, bop.
I got the witchcraft blues, cause I'm hungry as I can be.
Bop, shoo, bop, shoo, bop.
I got the witchcraft blues, cause I'm hungry as I can be.
Bop, shoo, bop, shoo, bop.
I got the witchcraft blues, so show a little sympathy.
Sympathy. you a dinner.
Which you will enjoy.
We'll find you a girl.
And a nice little boy.
Look, here come the stars of your evening souffle.
They look lost and hungry.
They're coming this way!
Oh, goody goody. But off with you cooks.
Off to the woods to find her more children, for these two, it seems, just won't be enough for the meals that she plans.
Oh, where are my Nasties? Oh, there you are, my dears. Now, there are 2 children coming right down this lane. Keep them busy and don't let them escape while I read the next chapter to this book that you gave me. Thank you, my dears.
Hansel and Gretel, that's the name of the book.
It is. Just look, I can't put it down.
Oh, Hansel, the Wildwood is scary, and I don't think we came this way. Don't worry, Gretel. We'll find the path home. Perhaps over there. Oh, it's just a big Wallybird. You frightened us.
I'm sorry, but I'm not the one you should worry about. You've just entered the realm of the witch, the wickedest witch, the Wildwood witch. You must run like the wind before it's too late. I'd teach you to fly if only I could. The witch longs for girls and boys like you.
Don't go!
Hello, my sweet little things. You look delicious, and what are your names?
I'm Hansel. And I'm Gretel.
What a surprise. And what brings you to my neighborhood?
We're lost in the wood. You must be the witch! The wickedest witch! The Wildwood witch!
The witch? The wickedest witch? Why, children, you cut me to the core.
Witches are ugly and nasty and mean and hungry, so very hungry.
And how do you suppose that?
Yes, look at her house, a cottage of candy, but she never eats sweets.
I'm just a lonely old lady. Forget all your fears. I live for one purpose, to serve you, my dears.
Brownies and fudge! Caramels and cakes!
Eat, my children, eat till you burst.
And now for the truth. I'll tell you the worst. She'll give them both candy, she'll tell them to eat. She'll make them both plump and juicy and sweet. And she'll put them to work. And work hard they will. Then thanks to these children, she'll eat her fill. Hoo! Hoo!
What? What? You?
Me? No.
So, my fine feathered friend, you know my plans for dinner tonight.
I won't let you hurt them, you wicked old witch. You can't frighten me. No way. I'm leaving, no problem. I'm on my way.
Maybe you should stay. A ready dessert would just be the thing. I'll serve with the drumstick or maybe a wing. What a thought. Lisa got rid of that pesky old bird. I'll go back to my house to see that my children are delighted for all the delights my table has to offer them. Cooking, nothing more delicious. Keep on cooking, you gotta keep cooking slow.
All right now, keep it down. Wallybirds get scared very easily.
Remember, you have to walk like this.
Don't forget to do the special Wallybird sound. Hoo! 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 I think I see one. Over there.
You new campers, go on ahead. We'll catch up. Go on.
Sure we will.
life without you is no life at all. Your mother, too, has opened her eyes. We both resolved to find a way to make our ends meet. We'll have lots of love, if not much to eat. Oh, Hansel. Oh, Gretel. Oh, where did you go? Hey, your name is Hansel. Gretel is your name. They're not the names you're used to, but you like them just the same. Just 'cause things are different doesn't mean they're bad. Oh, Hansel. Oh, Gretel. Where are you, my children?
Granny! Granny! Did I hear you call?
What you heard was the evening breeze whispering its secrets to the wildwood trees.
But it sounded like Granny calling our names.
Come back to my table, children. You must be hungry. You haven't had dessert yet.
But we're so full. We've eaten enough. Really, we have.
The time has come for my gingerbread man. Right out of my oven. Right out of your dreams.
That was the best gingerbread I've ever eaten.
is your problem?
Tell us what's wrong.
It's this book, this terrible book. It says that it says that you said my favorite meal is.
That's awful. It's disgusting.
That's simply not good.
No wonder you're hated.
And misunderstood.
That book is revolting.
It's strictly uncouth.
Just one thing can save you. You must tell the truth.
They're right, of course. You must reveal the dark little secret of the Wildwood Witch. So tell them all, every Mr. and Ms., what you love to eat.
All right, I'll say it. I'm a vegetarian. The raw truth is exposed.
Strictly greens, turnips and lentils and succulent beets, so ripe and delicious with red, juicy flesh. You feed them and nourish them, then pop them in the oven till they're a golden brown. Then you munch and you munch and you munch, 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 munch.
Oh, I can't wait till dinner. I must have them right now.
Yeah!
Wait, come back. You've nothing to fear.
We read the book, Bertie. We're out of here.
But Hansel and Gretel,
Don't go back to the wood. The boss isn't wicked. She's misunderstood.
don't look at the book.
That book is so scary.
Our version is different.
It's a whole nother story.
It's veggies she craves, not children.
Oh, black.
Then why tempt all the children to visit you here deep in the wood?
I need help to pick all the bushels of veggies I grow.
But why give us our fill of candies and cakes?
She
Thought she bored you with sweet gooey treats. You realize that veggies were much better eats.
Oh, children, forgive this foolish old witch.
I can forgive, but Gretel, can you forgive too? No problem, but campers, how about you? Don't worry, we like you. You've got a good heart.
And as for the veggies,
We'll do our part. Just teach us to garden. It does sound like fun. We'll work all together. We'll get it all done.
Oh, children, you've made my life complete.
She'll teach you to garden. Oh, what a treat. And I'll share with you my greatest joy. A stew made of eggplant and crispy bok choy.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sounds delicious.
It's an old country recipe cooked nice and slow.
Veggie stew, stir up the pot. Veggie stew, stir piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew.
Tell us all about it. What do we do first?
Well, before we have veggies for our stew, we've got a little work to do. And it all begins with tiny seeds in a warm, dark patch of good garden soil. We open the earth with a shovel and then we plant our little seeds. We water and we fertilize. We pull those hungry weeds. We scare the birds and shoo the bees. We chase away the deer. We wait until before our eyes our vegetables appear. Then we watch and wonder as they grow and grow, from tiny sprouts to full-grown veggies, fresh and crisp, full of color and taste.
What kind of veggies will we grow?
Radishes, we'll grow radishes, red as a rose and zesty and hot.
Just radishes?
Well, of course not, my friends. While we'll grow celery, sweet corn, and spinach leaves, pumpkins, peppers, and peas, cucumbers, cabbage, and carrots, and kale, and sweet potatoes, oh please.
Please.
Don't forget the Brussels sprouts, the melons, and mustard seeds, asparagus, artichokes, lettuce, and leeks, and peanuts, parsley, and beans.
Beans.
choppity-chop. And the vegetables will jump right into the hot bubbling broth. Then we'll stir in some spice till everything's nice and let it all cook up real slow. Then we've got
Veggies to stir up the pot. Veggies to stir piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew.
Now sing it with me, campers and cookies, and you, witchy too.
Veggies to stir up the pot. Veggies to stir piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew.
Now all of our friends, please sing with us. Just follow the bouncing Brussels sprout.
Veggies to stir up the pot. Veggies to stir piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew.
One more time, everybody sing!
Veggies to stir up the pot. Veggies to stir piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew.
Again!
Veggies to stir up the pot. Veggies to stir piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew.
Oh, children, you must be hungry by now. Come, cooks, prepare snacks before we attack our garden chores. Maybe some candies, cookies or pie, perhaps?
I am rather hungry. I could use a bite, but nothing too heavy. Yes, just something light. No sugar or chocolate. And please nothing fried. Perhaps a nice salad with ranch on the side.
Oh, children, I've looked everywhere. I'm afraid it's no use. I've lost you forever.
Oh, Granny! Dear Granny!
What was that? Did I hear a voice?
It's Hansel and Gretel!
And little old me.
The wicked witch! Run, children, run!
We misjudged the witch. She's no witch at all. She's really a gardener like pea pods and sprouts.
But they say she eats children.
Wait! I'll say it again. I'm strictly a vegetarian.
Well, there goes the neighborhood. But why all the children?
I need help in my garden of plenty.
Oh, you need help to harvest and eat all the veggies you grew? Well, the granddaughter and I farm in a field of rock. Our beans won't sprout.
Well, I have the garden and you have no beans.
Come, let us be partners. There's plenty for all. But what shall I call you? My partner's no witch.
Just call me Wanda.
Oh, Wanda. Walina's the name. Walina and Wanda and the granddaughter, too. Baskets of veggies for us and for you.
Hooray!
Oh, children, I've found you at last. And I've made a new friend. Now come with me, children. Come out of the Wildwood. Let's find our way home.
Are you sure this is the way back to camp?
I thought you were the one with the compass.
What about the cookie crumbs?
I ate them. Oh great, now we're lost too.
And what's the problem, my fine young friends?
We took the new kids on a Wallybird hunt to lose them in the woods, and now we're lost too.
But your friends aren't lost. See, here they come now. Now, glad you all back safe and sound. And as for you, Wanda, stop by for a chat. We'll have some rock soup and discuss this and that.
Well, that's really. It was a stupid trick anyway.
Wallybirds.
And as for you, woo!
What was that?
Why, that was a Wallybird coming for you.
Now how about a big bowl of veggies
it's time to eat. Ah, I see you've been reading your book. And how do you like it, Hansel and Gretel, I mean?
It was scary, Granny. And it wasn't kid stuff, that's for sure.
Granny? But I'm your auntie.
Oh, sure you are, Auntie Wally. We're sure glad you were there. We're sure glad you're here. We love you, Auntie Wally. And we love Mom, too. We can't wait until she gets home to tell her all about it. And we understand about Camp Wildwood. Yeah, we don't care if we ever go back to Camp Wildwood.
Now, this is certainly a switch. All right, what's going on?
Nothing really. Just because things are different doesn't mean they're bad.
Well, say, I'm pretty hungry. How about you?
Well,
Did you snack on junk food and spoil your dinner?
yeah. No, not really.
Well, I'd say you better make up your minds, and I'd say we better get to that table. I've been cooking all afternoon, and it's finally ready. It's a new recipe, nutritious, delicious, and stick to your ribs. I call it wonderful!
Veggie stew!
Holy moly, how did you know?
Veggie stew, stir up the pot. Veggie stew, stir piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful veggie stew. Veggie stew, stir up the pot. Veggie stew, stir piping hot. Rich and delicious and good for you too. Wonderful, 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 wonderful veggie stew.
Got our piano player. Lauren upstairs in the light. Ben upstairs in the sound. Assistant directors. Thank you all so very much for your wonderful support. My name is Reggie Vaughn, and you've already seen my partner, Leanna Wilson. And we are from... yes, I would like to give one more round of applause to these great kids. They're the ones who put this together.